What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Soul Sandy sneaker review from your boy Spence. I'm back. It's been like 2 weeks at least since I've done a sneaker review. I have done a short little unboxing for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95. And I do have a longer form video coming for that, but I got something special coming, so I gotta wait on that. Fingers crossed that that package arrives past the final bosses. What's up, y'all? It's been a long time. How are you? Today, I'm going to be talking about something that was leaked earlier in the year and has been kind of a model of discussion since then. But this is the Jordan Trunner OS. OS stands for off season, so this is Jordan Brand's first lifestyle Trunner. For those of you who don't know what Trunner means, the Jordan Trunner was released in 1997-98 when Jordan Brand officially launched its own brand inside of Nike. So the Trunner means training runner. So typically these styles are geared towards performance, like a lot of other things in Jordan Brand's history at that time. They weren't, when Jordan Brand became a thing in 1997-98, they weren't just releasing legacy products or retros. They were releasing performance things. So like one of the first things released under the Jordan Brand would be like the Jordan Team 1. So that was one of the first Team Jordans under as Jordan Brand. So it was a performance model, but it was original. It was original silhouette. It was not anything that Michael Jordan had played in or anything like that. Not a legacy product. But alongside stuff like that, we had the Trunner series that released as well. Just them trying to put their hands in different areas of the market. But this is a completely new Jordan Trunner silhouette. So let's look at it. Let's talk about it. We got a black color for you, triple black. And what else we got? And we got the triple red, the Yeezy things, the Red Octobers. That's what they call them. Yeah, they're not completely red. They do have a black heel tab. This is one of the Trunner references, the old Trunner references. So, I mean, looking at them, I think they look pretty good. In my opinion, these colorways aren't necessarily my favorite, and I'll get to that in a minute. Talking about some of the other colorways, they're kind of heavy. That's one of the first things I would say to pulling them out of the box. They are a little bit heavy. Oh, speaking of the box, let's look at the box real quick. So this is not the original box that the Trunners came in, but this is this is a homage box. They're paying homage to the older school black and silver Jordan boxes with these air bubble Jordans and the retro font. It's got it on both sides. Nice box though, pretty solid. Construction wise, sometimes we can get some cheap stuff. It does not come with trash bag paper. It just comes with the white paper. It does give you some of the breakdown of some of the different things that the Trunner comes with. Like that. So this isn't the only Trunner to be released in 2025. This is releasing alongside the Jordan Trunner LX, which the LX first released in 2000. The LX looks, quite frankly, horrendous in my opinion. Very bad. Terrible. So bad that when I looked at it originally, I thought that it had to be the new model, and this was the old retro model, because I was like, there's no, I mean, the 80s through 2000 was like the golden age of like originally created sneakers, and so I just assumed that couldn't have been made in 2000. So that one was terrible. Terrible. I don't know why they're bringing that one back. I've already seen pairs on sale so far, so that, bleh. And there are a lot of Trunners outside of the LX and the OS. I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole list because, quite frankly, a lot of you aren't going to think that they look good. Quite frankly, I don't think a lot of them look good, so I'm not going to waste either one of our time here. But this is a different direction for the Trunner. Like I said, this is a lifestyle shoe, not a performance shoe like most of the other Trunners. And this is Nike's best attempt at entering the dad shoe. I said Nike. This is Jordan Brand's best attempt at entering the dad shoe conversation with things like the 9060 and other chunky silhouettes like the Adidas, the Samba XLG, and things like that. The jellyfish. Obviously, I think the jellyfish looks better than this, but if we're talking about a fraction, and I mean a fraction of the price point for this, like, I do want both regardless, but I'm just saying a fraction of the cost a year, with this. So this shoe is noted to have taken some inspiration from 1990s basketball models, like specifically like Jordan Brand. The only one that I can see off first glance is the Team One. This midsole, like with the lines, are definitely reminiscent of that. And then we do have, like, I can tell that's from a Trunner. And I think this TPU strap is also, or TPU cage, I'm sorry, there's not a strap over this, it is just a cage, is also from other Trunner models. But outside of that, I can't really tell you what other models were put together to make this, but it is definitely like a Y2K vibe, which is, I mean, what Jordan Nike brand, that's what a lot of brands are going for now, just trying to bring back the nostalgia and bring the fun back into sneakers and relive some of the, like I said, golden age of sneakers itself. So I like the little retro font Jordan right here on the cage. So let's get into the materials a little bit. So the upper is constructed with a flexible mesh for breathability, and the toe has very soft touch suede. The midsole is Cushline 3.0, one of Nike/Jordan Brand's best foam cushioning systems. And then there is a thermopolyurethane cage for extra stability, just in case you want to get into any light training, running things. They did do a campaign where they said lightly Trun, which I thought was pretty cool because these are definitely not full-on performance sneakers. Both of these colors do release on October the 11th, just over 2 weeks from now. That is 2 weeks from tomorrow. Today is Friday, September the 26th. Both of these colors will release for a retail price of $115. That's a little bit less than some of the other colorways. So there's two colorways that are currently out, and I'm pretty certain that they're only out at neighborhood stores. So your Corporate got 'em, shout out to Matt. Your Sneaker Politics, your Social Status, shout out to James, shout out to Key. If you're interested in either one of those models, I'll put them on the screen. There's a Pink Blast colorway, which I think is pretty cool, but that's a women's exclusive. And I don't believe it comes in extended sizing. And then we do have a Travis Scott-esque brown blue colorway. It very vividly reminds me of the what are those called? The Spiridon Cactus Jack, the Sharkadon. I think the Field Jacks. Very, very similarly, like color tone, palette, and chunky sneaker. Just missing the strap. But it's called an RKO Brown colorway. That one is also available as well. So if you're interested in either one of those, definitely check out Corporate got 'em, Sneaker Politics, Social Status, I'm Miniere, anything like that. They shouldn't be hard to find. They're pretty plentiful. They are still $115, the RKO Brown, but the Pink Blast, sorry ladies, are $130. Still not crazy price points from Nike, which brings me into my next point, and this is the last thing before we'll go. Shout out to Nike. Shout out to Jordan. Just in recent time, I can recall with these two models, we're getting pretty significant quality increases, and I know everybody complains about quality all the time, but we're getting a larger focus on bringing quality materials and tech to the shoes. So this Cushline 3.0 for $115 is astounding. Like, this can be on your list for like a work shoe. I'm not going to say that it's going to rival a $200 pair of Brooks, but for people looking to stay inside of a certain budget, I do think Nike is doing a good job of filling up that space. Similarly to the Ja 3 that just recently released, it does have Zoom X foam on it, so that is that's really good. And I think the Jaws were $125, so both of these for $130, for under $130, you're doing really good. Shout out to Nike for that. Let me know what you guys think about quality and price point, if you feel like Nike's doing a good job. And let me know what you guys think about the Jordan Trunner. Will you be copying a pair? You're going to wait for these to go on sale, which, unfortunately, for Jordan Brand, I'm still seeing the RKO Brown sit, and that was definitely the hype colorway of the summer. So you probably can catch these under retail at some point, but don't sleep too hard, because once things go on sale, that's when stock starts to move a lot quicker. So if you do want to pick up one of these, let me know down below if you'll be grabbing these, and I will see you guys out on another video. I have a special unboxing coming tomorrow, and I'm only going to show you the back. This shoe comes in a sleeve. If you know, you know, but if not, you'll have to stay tuned for next time. Also releasing tomorrow is Soul Sanity's newest capsule. This shirt is so big, I'm not even going to be able to get it all on camera, I don't think. But this is the Smile capsule, so is your soul happy is what the shirt says. I got it in black, I got it in white. They will be available to purchase on the website in the morning, soulsanity.com. 2 t-shirts available for purchase, and then this small tote bag is also available for purchase. It says, is your soul happy? And obviously the question to that, if the answer to that is no, simple answer. Buy sneakers. Alright guys, that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you next time. My name is Spencer. For any of you guys that are new here, I appreciate all of you. If you'll hit that like button, sub button, or that comment button, I appreciate all of it. And we'll see you guys out on another video. Peace.